Hi, welcome to Polly Talbott's Kitchen.
Hi, I'm Polly Talbott, and today I am going to show you something you really want to learn about. We're going to do Swiss chard. I don't know if you've ever had it before. You see it in the store all the time. I know some people are a little bit afraid of it, but it's an amazing superfood. It's one of those really great greens. It's extremely high in vitamin K. It's an antioxidant. It's an anti-inflammatory. It's got a lot of vitamin A, a lot of vitamin C. It's good for your bones. It's good for so many things. So you want to make sure that you incorporate this into your diet. Who couldn't use a nice strong immune system right now? It's got magnesium, it's got potassium. It's not going to cure anything for sure, but it's certainly going to help. It's going to make you, it's not going to hurt a thing, but it's going to make you feel great. It really does. And I know it's really great for me when I notice when I don't eat right. So I didn't eat right. And yesterday I went to the supermarket. I bought everything. And of course, you've got to learn now these days. I'm trying to not go again for another 3 weeks. So you've got to buy things and then you've got to use them in the order that they're going to stay fresh so that you can, you can hold your apples till later. You got to eat your strawberries first. So, you got to watch that. So these were so big, they were taking up a lot of room in my refrigerator. But I want to show you how you're supposed to prepare them. The thing with the Swiss chard, you get different colors. There's yellow and a red one. There's a couple of different ones. They're just different varieties. But you can use any of them. You can cook them the same way. They're slightly bitter, so we're gonna make it not so. What we'll do, the thing with it is the stems cook differently than leaves. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna take this leaf, this big leaf like that, and fold it. And then you're going to cut out the stem like that. And then, so you've got these and you've got them separate. So what we're going to do is we're going to start cooking the stems first. So we're going to get rid of the ends. And then we're just going to cut these, kind of thinly slice them. And then, we're going to do a really simple preparation, so you can make it more complicated if you want. I've seen recipes where they cook a little anchovies first in the olive oil. We're going to put some olive oil in. We're going to take we're going to take 6 cloves of garlic actually, and we're going to peel it. And then what we're going to do is slice it. Okay. I have the germ in there. I'm not going to worry about that. Some people might take that out. So I've got my garlic, and I'm also going to use these little peppers. These I got in Thailand a while back, but I kept them. They buy them big bags full of them there, and I brought a big bag home, so I'm still working on them. But I like to use these, and you could just use crushed red pepper flakes if you have that. But I like these, so I've been using these up. You're just I put a little olive oil on my hand, so whenever you cut a pepper, anything hot or spicy like that, if you put a little olive oil, just like hand lotion, on your hands, it keeps you from, it keeps the oils or the chemicals in there that burn you, if you touch your eyes hours later after you've cut hot peppers, you'll burn. So this will keep you from having that problem. What happens is once I use them, I'm just going to go wash my hands and everything will go down the drain. So that's good. Now the leaves you're going to cut just kind of across, about 1/2 inch. You keep your fingers out of the way. You can see this is the time where this long knife is really useful. Okay, we've got the leaves over here, and we've got the stems over here. Got this was 2 bunches, so just get an idea about how it does cook down a lot. I'm going to drain those off, and then I'm going to show you how to cook them. Okay, here we are. I have a deep pot. You want to pick something kind of deep because there's a lot of greens, but they do cook down, but there's a lot of greens. So I'm going to heat that over medium heat. I'm going to add a little garlic, a couple tablespoons, just kind of cover the bottom. A little bit more. Well, that's a lot. Then we're going to put some olive oil. We're going to put some garlic in there. And we're going to put the crushed red pepper flakes in now. You can actually also do something like add oregano or, you know, something like that if you like. You could even add turmeric now if we're all getting really healthy and strong. Add a little turmeric here to this. This would be perfect. So we're just going to cook this a little bit until the garlic is tender. It's only going to take a minute or so. I'll turn this off though so you don't have to watch it, and then we're going to do the stems. The garlic has been cooking a couple minutes. And I just want you to see that you don't want to burn the garlic because nobody likes burnt garlic. So let's not burn the garlic. We're just going to get it a little toasted. Just beginning to get tender. Kind of over it's kind of a high heat. It should be like kind of medium. We're going to turn it up in a minute. You know, when you're reading a recipe and it's telling you a medium heat or a high heat or a low heat, you have to really always... My mother always used to say to people, consider the source. You have to consider your heat source, because if you just have maybe a not so great stovetop, not criticizing anybody, but high is not as high as like this is the wolf oven. High is high, so you got to watch like what is high. So you kind of need to really know what you're looking for. You know, this is probably actually a little faster cooking than I needed at that point, so I'm turning it down a little bit. But you need to kind of know what you're looking to do and what you're looking for as far as how it gets. You can see my garlic starting to get browned a little bit, and this is where I'm going to add the stems. There's a little water in there with that, and I'm not going to worry about that because that'll help to steam them later. We're going to turn it up now, kind of to a medium high. And I'm going to stir these around. And this I'm going to do for about 4 minutes, something like this. I want to make sure that when you chose your pot, you had something with a tight lid. We're going to cover it later, but for this, we're going to turn this up and we're going to cook this until it's starting to get tender, and that's when we're going to add the greens. I am back with this Swiss chard. The stems are cooking. This has actually been almost 7 minutes. I turned the heat down a little bit, and I've been stirring off and on, cleaning up in the middle. I am going to salt them now, kind of in the middle. Kind of like that, when you salt in layers. And even some fresh pepper wouldn't hurt. And now I'm going to add the Swiss chard leaves that I've sliced. I do want to remind you, you do have to wash these really, really well. The leaves are all curly. They can have a lot of dirt or sand embedded in there. So you want to make sure that you wash them really well. And the water that was on the leaves is going to be great right now because it's going to help to steam them a little bit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to even add this little bit of water in the bottom here because that's going to help to steam them. And then I'm going to put the lid on for just a couple. I think I'll salt the top too. I'm going to put the lid on just for a couple of minutes. And then I'm going to take the lid off and then cook them without the lid for the rest of the time, which would just be a couple more minutes. Okay, this has been about, actually really more like 3 minutes. And I'm just going to stir it all around now. And now I'm going to raise the heat back up to high. And I'm going to cook out the liquid. It should be a couple more minutes. We've got, let's see how many. I think a couple. Kind of depends on how much water was in there with your leaves. But you do want some in because that helps with the cooking process here. Pepper. I'm going to taste for salt. I'm going to give it a couple more minutes to cook down. Oh, it's delicious. It's got plenty of salt. You could serve some Parmesan cheese with this. You could put some beans in it and make it a whole meal. You could do a lot of great things with this. Probably serve it over pasta. Or just as a side dish, which is kind of what I was intending. The only trick to this is just to cook the stems first, and that's it, and wash it really, really well. I'll show you the finish. It's been about 3 more minutes. I'm letting it cook down, and it looks like it's finished. Tastes delicious. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to put a little of that liquid right back on top here, because that's delicious too. Turn off your heat before you do that. And we're just going to take the rest of it and put it right back on top here. And there you have it. Your super green Swiss chard. Bon appetit!